Hey everybody, it's Joe Hirsch with this week's edition of the Digital Dish, your window into our world. And what a great week it was here in fourth grade as students had an opportunity to continue their learning of the laws of Shabbat and to, in particular, take a closer look at the laws of Kiddush to better understand its source from the rabbis, not the Torah, and to understand reasons why we recite Kiddush both on Friday night and Shabbat day. Also, students had a chance to take a closer look at the optimal beverages to use for Kiddush, that being grape juice and wine, but to also explore other avenues or possibilities for fulfilling the mitzvah of Kiddush, including challah and other alcoholic beverages. If, however, you are using other alcoholic beverages, which are typically consumed in smaller amounts than grape juice or wine, it's important to make sure that you have the proper amount, known as a revi'it, equal to approximately 3.3 fluid ounces. Students got a little science-y this week, and we had a chance to actually look at displacement and measurement as we measured different volumes of liquid contained in different items that may come up over the course of Shabbat, like a classic Kiddush cup or even a shot glass, so that students could appreciate the actual difference in volume between those things and to understand that depending on the size of the cup that you're using, you may or may not fulfill the mitzvah of Kiddush. So size in this case does matter a lot. Students also had a chance this week to begin their studies of Sefer Yehoshua and to formally start Navi study here in fourth grade, which gave us a chance to employ flipped learning. So students came to class already knowing the first chapter of Sefer Yehoshua, some background information about him, and then to take time in class going deeper into that parak and to examine issues like servant leadership, strength of character, and the centrality of Torah study. All of those issues were discussed over the course of group discussions where students combined study of the text, minimal study of the text, but study of the text nonetheless, with some discussion and guided prompting questions for them to think about. It was a really exciting way for them to begin their Navi studies, and I look forward to continuing Navi with these students each and every week for the remainder of the year. In our Parsha Spotlight this week, students had a chance to look closely at the events of Parsha Noach and then to train a spotlight on a particular moment from the Parsha, that being the story at the end of the Parsha dealing with Migdal Bavel, the Tower of Bavel, which is riddled with complexity. Is it possible that people really built a tower to heaven given a lack of technological prowess or time? And even if they got to heaven, which is what their stated purpose was, then could they really wage war against God successfully? We took a deeper look at the Psukim here and explored a Pshat-based commentary, a commentary offered by the Rashbam, which tracks the evidence that is presented in the Torah itself very closely, which produced an entirely different outcome and understanding of this passage in the Torah. I know your children will have a good time exploring that with you. A different take on the Tower of Babel. It was a great week, as always, here on the Rabbi Hirsch Show. It was fantastic to take students to new heights in their learning. I look forward to continuing learning with them when I return on Wednesday after spending a few days away in New York for my doctoral studies. Have a great Shabbat and enjoy the time at home with your children this weekend.